This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by Soleil Studio.
Well, CoastLife, we know that sometimes it can be a little difficult to get your fitness routine underway and, keep it going, and also just making sure that you're kind of hitting all the right points. But lucky for you, yoga is a very well-rounded way to kind of make sure you're keeping your body moving and in a way that you're not likely to hurt yourself. So we've got Claire Knudsen joining us, owner and founder of Soleil Studio. And Claire, you've really got it all covered with Soleil. So tell us a little bit about why yoga kind of checks all those boxes when it comes to being a well-rounded exercise.
So it's really important, first and foremost, to find something that you enjoy, that you are going to stay consistent with, right? So, and what I tell everybody, when it comes to exercise, the best exercise is the one that you like, that you're going to keep going back to. And for a lot of people, yoga and different variations of yoga can do that. So, you have your three boxes: your cardiovascular, your strength training, your flexibility, right? Mm-hmm. So when it comes to yoga, and specifically the classes that we have at Soleil, I think there's no surprise that our sculpt classes are most popular because we hit all of those. You start with 15 to 20 minutes of yoga, then you move into your strength training, and then you combine the strength training and the yoga and what we call our sculpt series, where there is both cardio and strength training. So you check all of the boxes, right? You're working your heart, you're keeping your heart healthy, you're training your strength training, you're working your muscles, and you're working on your flexibility and protecting your body. So, and then, we have other classes that are more specific in each of those. And it's really important, your heart needs to be healthy. There is no doubt cardiovascular is extremely important, but too much of anything is just, you're going to overdo it, and it's not good for your body, and you need to make sure you're hitting all those other points. So cardiovascular, running, biking, walking, coming into a sculpt class, whatever it is that you enjoy, you need it. Strength training, there's no argument, it is the best thing for your body.
Sure.
Especially as we age, we need to keep and maintain our muscle mass. It helps we need our bone density and our metabolism. As we get old, things start to change. And so the best way to make sure that you can stay able to pick up your kid or, chase your dog down the street and, in my shoes, is to make sure that you're strength training and you're doing it on a regular basis. And then flexibility, obviously, you want to protect your joints. When it comes to yoga, especially, it helps improve your quality of sleep. It really helps regulate your nervous system. It's really, really important. So you need all of those, and you look at it from a functional perspective, and you need all of those to be able to live healthy and safely.
For folks who are interested in joining, maybe just dropping in for a class, or they drop in for a class, they fall in love, and they're like, how can I maximize my time here? You have some options for folks that can sign up and take these.
We sure do. So we do offer drop-ins. We also do community classes once a month where people can come in and they can take a class with either myself or one of our other instructors. The class type and the instructor varies depending on the month, but you can come in and try it out, and then if you like it, you can continue with class packs. You can sign up for a membership. I think you get the most bang for your buck with an unlimited membership, because then you can come as many times as you want, and you can try as many different classes as you want. So I've seen a lot of members who are taking advantage of that, and they come to sculpt, but they come to sweat, and then they come to stretch, and they're really just getting that well-rounded exercise program. And for some of them, they're using it to supplement things that they're doing outside of the studio too, and that's great too. My fiance Tom owns a gym, Trident Training Club, and a lot of his members will come and do stretch classes and sweat classes, and they're supplementing the strength training they're doing with him with what they're doing with me, and vice versa. And it's really, really important. So yes, there are options for everybody. So it doesn't mean you have to go all in and just stick to one thing. You have so many different options, so that way you can make sure you're checking all the boxes.
Absolutely. And I think one other thing that we mentioned the last time that you and I were chatting, that a lot of your yoga is done in a heated room, and does that allow you to stretch deeper, safer? Why go with that heated space?
Yeah, so it does really help your body. It warms up your body. There's nothing worse than coming into a class or a workout totally cold. And you really increase your risk of injury when you do that. And the one thing I tell my classes all the time is I want them moving safely in the studio, whether that looks like dropping their weights if they need to, taking off their bangles, or just slowing it down. There's options for everybody, but it's really important to move safely, and that heat does help your body and make sure that you're moving safely. It's also for us, really good for your skin.
Sure.
Infrared heat is really good. I mean, people love the sauna. It's very popular right now, but it is very good for your skin. So if you are somebody like me who wants the benefits of a sauna, but maybe can't because you're, working all the time. Sure. It's a great way to kind of kill two birds with one stone.
Love it.
Get your workout in and also make sure your skin is healthy along the way. Exactly.
And a lot of people are going to love that. Well, Claire, for folks who maybe have a few more questions or they want just a little bit more information, where should they go before they're ready to sign up for a class at Soleil?
You can find us on Instagram. So our Instagram handle is Sweat Soleil, Soleil, and that's our website as well. And then you can always shoot me an email. My email, all of our contact info is on there, or just message us on Instagram, and I am happy to answer any questions that you have.
Perfect. There you go. Well, Claire, thank you so much for coming in today, and thank you so much for what you're doing and helping us all stay fit, take care of ourselves now, and take care of ourselves down the line.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We've got some more Coast Life to get to. That's up next.